It's interesting. Successful people really aren't healthy. They don't do things that are healthy. No, they don't. They do things that are aggressive and excessive and compulsive. That's not healthy. They might be physically fit, but that doesn't mean they're healthy. I mean, how many physically fit people beat the shit out of other people for make-believe money? How many physically fit people kill people over money? It doesn't, just because you're physically fit doesn't mean you're healthy, right? Son of a biscuit eater, right? That I don't say poor lady at the store, that lady at the store, who scientists are always seeking the truth. Bullshit. Scientists plug my kids into computers. Scientists invented the SR-71, the U-2, the nuclear weapon. I don't want to hear all that scientist stuff. It's just considered we invented the nuclear clock. They ain't doing anything to make sure the planet and the people on the planet are more healthy, but they invented a nuclear clock to tell you, hey, we might be doing things that are unhealthy. You think? Excessive compulsive behavior is competition, comparing oneself to others, and then arguing over who's more intelligent. Okay, why would one argue over who's more intelligent? If two people are faithful and understand truth, then why would there be anything to argue about? Let's fall in love. Come on, let's fall in love. Why would you go for it? Got to show for it. We got to get money from it. What a slutbag dingbat of it. So let's fall in love. Anybody else? Man, she's like the Nat King Cole of the female generation. That woman, she's so smooth. When she was young, her voice was, oh my gosh. Stairway to the Stars and the Tisket to Tasket. I'm going to have to go look for more older ones that she did, because her voice is just, because she's younger and she has that younger sound, but it's absolutely gorgeous, and that's what got her started. Oh my gosh, she has such a good voice. And then as she got older, her voice matured, but it didn't take away from it. It just made it, wow. The way that Crosby sings, these funny little things remind me of you. And you're just like, damn, that woman. She's good. Anybody else really like Ella Fitzgerald? Yeah, I really like her. Oh, yeah. All right, Sarah Vaughan is deep and strong, and she's like Coltrane. Okay? She's like Coltrane. And Nancy Wilson kind of like Miles Davis, and maybe Elle's like Charlie Parker. I can't really... Or maybe Sonny Rollins, you're like, who is it? How they got that different sound to them. But Sarah Vaughan definitely is trained. The boom, 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 boom. Well, yeah, Sonny Rollins is good too with that, yeah. But she has that boom, boom, right? She's very strong and whoa. I love you, and I know. She has that, let's fall in love. She has that wah, 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 And Ella has that. And the way you look tonight, lovely, don't you ever change. Shibaba dooba dee ba doo ba da ba dee ba da Ella Fitzgerald ba doo ba do do do, right? And then there's Nancy Wilson, who tried to sound like little Jimmy Scott. Drink up, all you people, order anything you see. The drinks and the laughs on me. Telephone number, well, I'm doing my rumba with Our cat and that satin doll, she's nobody's fool, so I'm playing it cool as can be. I'll give it a try, but you won't catch no girl catching me. Switch-a-rooney. I don't do cigarette holders. I don't do cigarettes. No, I can't stand cigarettes. Despise the things, actually. Yes, I do. I know some people need them because it helps them withstand stress, but just forgive dead and trespass loved ones. And cigarette holder, well, toss thee. Won't be needed, Cosby won't be getting yelled at. At the TI or drill sergeant, yeah. I say line up and go kill for a paycheck to pay me to live here. And we don't have to do that. Oh, why won't you listen, dear? Booby doobie, right, Zibop dop doo ba doo da 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 doo. Come on now. Everybody. You got to understand, we are human beings. We're not animals. Okay? When we build shelter, you're talking about shelter that it's not exactly bear-proof, but it's pretty bear-proof good. It's if a grizzly or a Kodiak's coming in, it's like, you better have a damn good gun, right? Bigger gun than the one that Robert Redford had on Unfinished Life, right? You're going to need a bigger gun than that. Okay. That's a grizzly bear. Okay. That's a big bear. He was a smaller sized bear. They're still big. You got to be able to aim. You got to know what you're shooting at. You got to, yeah. Lord, well, yeah. You got to, because when a bear decides it's going to eat you, it's going to eat you. Kind of like a shark. Yeah, there you go. Forgive, doesn't trespass, love, one eternal, faithful, peace, care, share, given course, deed, built to last. Don't sit around trying to make money to save sharks from getting hit by recreational boats. Explain to people why recreational boating is not healthy for them or for the animals. If I could talk to the animals, just to the animals, to the ape and monkey and chimpanzee. Okay, do you understand me? Okay. You're a human being, right? You can communicate, you can explain. You can understand needs. You can share needs without destroying one another. You can support one another. Okay? Then your family tree can fork. Okay? You have to be so damn... The tribal people, man. Tribal people be getting on my nerves and shit. Wait. Are you proud of what? You're proud of the fact that you got together with a bunch of violent, sex cult crazed people, especially culturally, killed each other, right? 12 in one room in America, everything growing in America, right? And so, you're like, come on now, baby, come on now, baby, come on now, baby, come on, right? Papa, can you hear me? No, why? Because I ain't listening, because you don't listen. That's one thing I notice with most people. They listen like shit. I've known that since I was a little kid. Most people listen like shit. I mean, if you're listening like you go to church and they tell you shit, right? And if you listen real good, you go, that ain't them dogs' real voices, right? That ain't right. And that ain't right, No. You cannot walk here. That's what my family always tells me. That's why he's God. And did you see it? And were you there? No, but credible witnesses saw it. Okay, credible witnesses. Are these the same people that have the Epstein files? Credible people. Right. It's incredible. It's a miracle. I'll tumble for you. I didn't put It's a Miracle on there. I did get uptown, downtown. I do like I'll tumble for you. I'll tumble for you. I'll tumble for you. What songs did I, give me time to... My crime. No, I didn't put Do You Really Want to Hurt Me on my MP3. I probably should. I should go back and put It's a Miracle and Do You Really Want to Hurt Me, but I didn't. I don't know. I was just in a weird mood. What I got Time Is Like a Clock in My Heart, which I also have by For Positive Music, but I really like... it's been such a long time that I've heard Boy's version. It's like, damn, it's okay. It's a little different. Yeah, okay. And then, what's the other ones I got? Oh... Karma. Don't you like the enharmonica? Remember that from MASH? He's like, he's just not enharmonica. He ain't gonna know. Sparky tried to get it. Oh, shit was funny. But bum. Guys, you need to be a human being again. You're not an animal. Don't listen to all those fuckers on TV. They manipulate you with money and laugh about it. They talk you into mass murdering each other over money and laugh about it. And then they tell you you're a fucking animal and you agree. And it's the only way they can get away with doing what they're doing is that you feel, well, it's my hypothalamus gland firing off my pleboblabbus. That is right. And they treat you like you're an animal in a lab at Cal fucking Tech. And then behind that, the way they study you is behind every great invention is an MIT mind, right? Star Trek or Star Wars, there is no difference, right? Bump. They're all just screenwriters, and that's what they think they are. They fed R.K. Rowling's her lines. Sure of my lines. Did you guys come up with Send in the Clowns? Which one of you screenwriters did that? right? And they think they're screenwriting, but like Saladin told me in Sierra Vista, they think they're pulling your strings, but who's pulling theirs? Everything in life is meant to shine the eternal light on the heads of divine glory, you know. It's the way he said it. Well, he said it that way because he was speaking in his vernacular. Well, because he's being respectful, but people know that there is no God begotten, God's not begotten, or he's God begotten, God always is, always has been, and always will be. And Jesus is the faithful, eternal Father that is the messenger of faith in God. He has the message. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Karma, 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 chameleon. I'm going to go finish watching Bedazzled and then finish watching Barefoot in the Park. Then what? I don't know. I was watching movies, right? You think I would just like, why don't you just get them to get a nice big ladder and then you're going to fix it? I'd fix it. Shit. You know how the guy went up the stoop thing? I'd ask the guy to help me go up the stoop thing, or the guy up the stoop. You know, just ask him, hey, could we just climb out there and just, we could, hell, you could duct tape cardboard over it. Go all Larry Cable Guy and Jeff Foxworthy on that motherfucker if you couldn't, if anything, right? But you wouldn't want cardboard because it's going to get wet. So you duct tape board and just board, or duct tape, just duct tape. From the bottom or down on top, it don't matter. Redneck, duct tape always works, right? So we have one little, cloudy spot. Well, it's always cloudy there. That's my shady spot. Y'all shady motherfuckers. You think money's real? You crazy, right? So I love you guys. Abstract? Of course it's abstract. I'm in a Picasso mood. Oh, fuck Picasso. He's an asshole. Okay, it's a raw mood. Well, he's kind of pretentious. Who's your favorite abstract artist? I really do like Marcel Duchamp because of his comedy. Yeah, he's a fun guy. But abstract artist? Oh, Van Gogh. That's easy. Yeah, Van Gogh. Then Duchamp, First the sad guy because everybody's assholes and doesn't seem like anybody's being nice. And then the homosexual who tricks everybody into thinking they're a genius and they're absolutely stupid. I think if they would have met, maybe they would have been fabulous friends. You have got a point, Vincent, but let's enjoy ourselves, shall we? Okay. It ain't that kind of movie, Marcel. Okay. But you are a handsome man. And so are you. I love you guys. All right. Peace, man.